Well, good morning. Welcome back to Cityline. I have a fast friend on the couch, and she has a name that is so fun to say. Ready? Look at my lips. Annika Trabucco. Perfect name. Now, don't ask her what Trabucco means like I did. She doesn't know. But she is here to talk about that word I threw at you in the opening, which is waterversity. And that word is courtesy of Workforce Central, because you are the workplace training manager. Welcome back, my dear.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you. And I got to say, it's better in person.
Yes.
Love
yes.
seeing this. Okay, so tell us, what is waterversity?
So waterversity is a 6-week training, and this is teaching fundamental pieces about the water treatment field. And so with this, people can be testing municipality water, they can be going through residential water, industrial water, and really being able to glean a lot of information from the drinking water, from the wastewater, and being able to help the community.
Years ago, and I don't know if we still have it or not, but this is how I learned about wastewater and rainwater, was the splash grants that the city used to have that groups could apply for, then go out and learn about the waterversity of how water travels through our city. So you have picked up that mantle, which is just wonderful. How was it developed?
So this was developed actually with one of the recognized water treatment experts in the area, Will Hassa. And this is a program that is really designed to help fill the potential the potential skills and employee gap that may happen over the next 5 to 10 years. Because there's about 20% of the current operators in the water treatment field that are going to be eligible to retire.
Oh my.
That's a lot when you think about it. Because when you take into account water is everywhere. It's when we look at adding climate change into this, we look at pandemics. These are all pieces that factor in, and how important it is that we have clean drinking water, that we're able to identify if something is occurring, just like you said. You know, things can be narrowed down to kind of a neighborhood area, which is fascinating to me, because it never occurred to me before being connected to this.
They have looked at sewer water and been able to find COVID in sewer water. I mean, water tells a story, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you mentioned all of these operators are getting ready to retire. And so what is an operator in training?
So an operator in training, just like we're talking about, they sample the water, they're testing it, looking at what type of treatment, if there is something that needs to be done, and really in being able to connect it to the various facilities with cities, municipalities, county level, state level, all these different pieces. Yeah, it's very interesting.
And so when we talk about the waterversity training, what is first off the cost to those who are taking this training?
So this is actually, there are no fees associated with this for folks.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is really meant to be able to connect with underserved communities in the area, really being able to connect people that may not otherwise have this opportunity. And so that's part of why it's designed as a workshop style training, a few days a week, or a few evenings a week actually, over that 6-week period of time.
How amazing, because you've just lowered that barrier of people who have a full-time job or 2 part-time jobs during the day, or even 3, and family members. I mean, a couple nights a week is doable.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is a combination of in-person and virtual. So it's very interesting. I got to tour the Rain Incubator facility, which is where Waterversity is. It's actually just a few blocks from here.
It is.
And they do everything right on site. I got to see the equipment that's used. The training that they get is amazing, because you're talking about scientific analysis, targeted experimentation on some of these things, coming up with new ways of identifying things that are in the water. Labs, yeah, it's very interesting.
So after someone finishes this wonderful training, then what's the next step for someone if they want to move forward?
So the next step with this would be for them to take the state certified test. This is an occupational license certification, and this has been recognized by the Department of Ecology here in Washington State.
Nice.
It's also recognized by 28 other states. And so if somebody's moving, this is a great piece to have in your back pocket, have it on your resume. Yeah. It's a transferable skill. And so people can go on to take the test, they pass that test, and then we're looking at connecting them with employers in the area.
Ah, that is incredible. So we've talked about the operator in training, or an operator, which is a name of a position in this field. What types of jobs are available in this field? Like when you first start, I'm sure people would not hand you a whole water treatment plant right off the bat. Yeah.
That is true. They do start out as an operator in training. Literally, the title says it, they're in training. So it's really learning about the industry, the field as a whole, getting to learn their piece of it. And, just like any other job that's out there, you gain skills as you're working at it. And so what a potential career pathway could look like is being an operator and trainer, then going into a wastewater operator, and then a plant operator, a plant manager, and then eventually a water utility manager.
And then you become Jackie Flowers, our first female CEO of Tacoma Public Utilities.
Absolutely. I mean, it's amazing in looking at this. And, one of the pieces too that I was checking last night at different jobs that are out there, and they're everywhere. We have some that are at the state level. We have some that are at the city level, the county level, and we have them on Joint Base Lewis-McChord. We even have them at Crystal Mountain.
That's amazing. Okay, so
never would have thought of that.
All right, so because I've already picked out Crystal Mountain where I'm going to go check out, while I'm skiing. So after this beautiful picture you've painted for us, who can take part in this training? Who is this for?
This is for Pierce County residents, because we are really looking and helping connect to the employers that are in Pierce County, and any individuals that find this interesting. Yeah. In any capacity. I know growing up, this wasn't something that I would have thought of, but I think it's just such a unique opportunity. And, these are living wage positions, self-sufficient positions, and beyond.
Absolutely. This is a career that you are providing training for. So in these last 2 minutes, when does the training begin? And what if I can't take part, or I can't be a part of the upcoming cohort? Will there be another Waterversity?
Yes. So the next cohort is actually starting on the 11th of July.
Okay.
And so we encourage people to fill out the interest form. I know we'll have that information here shortly on the screen. But if for some reason they're not able to, their schedule doesn't work for the July cohort, we have another one happening in October.
Outstanding. So how can a business be a part of this? Can they sponsor people? How would we get involved?
So with a business, for anybody who is in this field, in the water treatment field, give us a call. Let us know if you have positions that are open, because we can directly connect you then with the folks that are graduating from these cohorts. But the other thing too is looking at the staff that you currently have. Do you have somebody that's looking to shift? Are they looking at, maybe they've been in this role over here and now they want to try something else? This is a great way to also retain employees.
Oh, isn't it though? Okay, in my mind, I've got, the graduating class of Sammy. Would this be something that somebody who just graduated from high school that maybe has biology, ecology kind of bent to them. Could they take this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
above the age of 18 is typically one
Fair
of the
game.
requirements on the job. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, so who do we need to thank for all this goodness? Because I first off, thank you and thank your team. This is a beautiful gift that you have given Tacoma. I mean, this is when Tafana Irvin says, from cradle to career, this is part of that. So who do we need to thank?
So definitely Rain Incubator, who is the organization behind Waterversity, and just looking at the WorkSource office also as a whole, because there's so many partners, community organizations that have helped connect people to this opportunity as well.
Anybody who touched this program, big dating game kiss. There we go.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here today and for all the preparation that you put into this.
Absolutely.
And I can just see this program flying. So I want you to come back on the couch and bring somebody who finished this program, and we're going to chat.
That would be fantastic. And I also know the meaning of my name.
That's right. We're going to have Willie Stewart in the house after a little bit of musical chairs. We'll be right back after this quick break.